Hey, my name is Mean Dean Ochi. I'm not just gonna wrestle you, I'm gonna teach you how to become a better wrestler. Maybe you'll pick up a thing or two. But I could be your buddy, your pal, your friend. Don't double cross me because you might find your girlfriend's slippers underneath my bed.
I'm different. You see, instead of plastic bottles, I drink my water out of jars. I like to go for long walks to my destination instead of driving in cars. I go to the thrift store where I can buy 10 shirts for the price of one of yours, and I get 10 more compliments while your shirt just goes ignored. You see, I look around and everybody's the same. And I think that's honestly, truly lame. You see, I'm just trying. If you want to go ahead and play that game, that's okay. I'm just trying to make my own name. You see, W-E-I-R-D, B-O-D-Y. That's the name you'll hear until the day that I die.
Hey! The handle's freaky fantastic. The word from the bird is this. Like I said last week, I'm from the mean streets of Baltimore, Maryland. I fought for everything. I took up boxing, I did jiu-jitsu a little, but the best times I had was when me and my old man were sitting there watching Monday Night Raw. Watching guys like Mr. Perfect, Rick Rude, Macho Man Randy Savage. These guys, they had class. They had that old school touch that I want to bring back to AIW. Growing up, this new school, they had the whole flashy stuff. Their flips are cool and all that. But they can't touch the old school.
We cutting a promo? Camera's always in my face. I've been wanting to do this my entire life. No one said I could do it. Now listen, I knew I could do it. First of all, look at this picture. This picture looks great. This picture looks legendary. This picture reminds me of a picture in my high school yearbook. They created an entire new category for me called #Legend. I knew. I don't believe in destiny. I don't believe in fate. I believe in hard work. I believe in determination. I believe in making yourself a self-made man. I am a self-made man. I'm just truly incredible. No one cared who I was until I put on the mask. And there's no roids. Oh, man. Just rage.
You see, when I was a kid, it was just me and my mom. No family, no friends. And then my mom, she started to get some weird friends. She started inviting them over late at night. And these friends, they like to watch wrestling. I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. One night, my mom tells me, Josh, we're going to sit down. We're going to watch WrestleMania with my buddies. I said, okay, Mom. We're watching WrestleMania. My mom saved up for WrestleMania. She got the biggest TV in the neighborhood. These buddies decided that they liked the TV. And they decided they were going to take it. When my mom tried to fight, they put her in the hospital. Those guys put my mom in the hospital. Wrestling fans put my mom in the hospital. My mom was my hero. So now every time I step in this ring, I'm here for one reason. I don't like it in here. I hate it in this goddamn ring. I'm here to put your wrestling fans' heroes in the hospital, just like your wrestling fans put my mom in the hospital when I was watching WrestleMania. So I hope you wrestling fans are ready to face the repercussions of your actions.
Alright, I'm here to answer all the rumors, kill all you little marks on the dirt sheets what you've been talking about. And yes, Brian Carson is here in AIW. The fine people here called me up in Los Angeles and said, Brian, we want you to come here. We want you to be in AIW. And they fly me out to this slum of Cleveland, Ohio, into an airport that's smaller than my front yard. I look around this town and I got people telling me that I'm a trust fund baby that was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, doesn't know one good thing about a decent hard day's work. Well, this trust fund baby can take that silver spoon out of his mouth and beat the hell out of you with it. Hell, after I even leave here tonight, I'm gonna go into my stretch limo where there's a hot tub in the back of it filled of Victoria's Secret models. What are you gonna do? You're gonna fire up the 81 Honda, drive back to your shanty, wake up at the ass crack of dawn, drive out to the middle of East Jesus Nowhere to work for minimum wage for 12 hours? That's not me. I am not one of you hard-working, blue-collar Americans. Blue-collar? More like boo-hoo collar. That's not me. I'm meaner than the venom in a copperhead snake, sweeter than the sugar in a fat kid's cake. Made up of what every man can only be in his dreams, and everything that gets the women out of their jeans. Excellence personified. The one, the only, Brian Carson. Make room in that hot tub, ladies!
What makes a man who they really are? In my personal opinion, there's multiple things that inspire people to become the people they are destined to become. In my situation, nothing has inspired me more to become the man I am than anime. And as I watch these stories and get involved in the characters, I see their success and their failures, and it inspires me. And I aspire to be like them. And it's that aspiration that allows me to learn from their mistakes and take those admirable traits that make me want to be like them and apply them to myself to become a better man. And it is that man that I want to bring to AIW. Because there's nothing more cliche in anime than a normal guy training harder than the rest and beating out the most naturally gifted person in any trait. And that's who I will be. I will train harder because I need to train harder. And I will beat out any of the most naturally gifted wrestlers to gain the goals I want to obtain. My name is Raiden, and I am the man made from imagination.